What is going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a good day or a good night. Welcome to my channel. This is my 2016 Hellcat Charger. I've had for about 2 years now, I would say. It's gonna do a quick little walk around. I'm not gonna go in the back of the car just because I don't really want to show that much of my license plate or my VIN either. And yes, I know my car is filthy. It's been raining these past couple days here in Arizona, so as you can see, my car is blasted, completely blasted in dirt. But it does definitely need a wash. So I am gonna be hand washing it soon. But anyway, with that being said, let's get on with today's drive. Get that Hellcat graphic there. Beast of a car. I'm actually going to be going to Total Wine right now, actually. I do have a funny story. Let me mute my radio before, you know, music starts playing or whatever and I get copyrighted, and let me get out of here too, because I don't even know where the hell I'm even at right now, if I'm being honest with you guys. Well, I do know where I'm at, but you know, I just want to get out of here. This is not like, you know, I don't live here. That's what I'm trying to say. So, you know, I don't want to get kicked out by like security or nothing. I know this is an apartment complex. The only reason why I'm here is simply because this is the only place I know with a parking spot space, that little tiny parking area that no one ever uses. It's always 100% completely vacant. And I never, like, I'm not gonna say I don't know why, but I don't know what that's for. Oh yeah. Oh damn, 25 and we're going 40 something. Oh shit. Let me slow down a little bit. But anyway, I'm gonna be going to Total Wine right now because I've got a pretty funny story to tell you guys. So this actually happened to me I think like a week before Christmas. Like maybe like not even a week before Christmas, like 5-ish days before Christmas. But what had happened was I ordered 6 bottles of eggnog because I wanted to do like a fun Christmas game with my cousins, which we did end up doing, by the way. But I ordered those 6 bottles and I ordered them for delivery. And I'm gonna go ahead and open up my sunroof just in case I don't know if I need more sunlight in here or not. But I'll just leave the sunroof open. If it looks too bad or if there's too much light in here, then my next video I'll just close the sunroof cover. But so I ordered them to deliver, right? And I did not know this, but I guess Total Wine partners with like Uber Eats drivers and like, you know, stuff like that, because I didn't order the Total Wine from Uber Eats. I ordered it actually from Total Wine, like from them, from their app. And they brought me like a Total Wine delivery woman, right? She was cool. This has, you know, she's not at fault for anything at all. Nothing about this story is, you know, her fault or anything like that. She's, you know, just went and picked up the order and dropped it off. But the problem was my order was wrong, right? So when she came and, you know, brought back, you know, my order or whatever, she brought me a bag that had 3 bottles of wine in it. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, where's the other 3? Because I had 6. And she goes, okay, well, let's see the receipt or whatever. So we end up opening the bags. And as soon as I opened the bag, you know, to show her the receipt, mind you guys, there's actually a receipt on the outside of the bag as well. Like on the outside, it's like a sticker that has my first and last name and all 6 bottles of eggnog that I ordered. So she opens the bag, and immediately when she opens it, I see 3 bottles of red wine. Immediately, I'm like, okay, you know, I can understand getting my order half wrong, you know, giving me like 3 bottles of eggnog and not giving me the other 3. But how, like, I literally, like, even right now, I still don't understand how a person could mistake, you know, 3 bottles of red wine, you know, versus 6 bottles of eggnog. That was weird. So, you know, I told the lady, you know, obviously the lady knew that, you know, my order was wrong. She went through the receipt, she went, you know, through everything. And this is what, you know, made me gain a lot of respect for this woman, because she was actually more upset about this whole situation than I was. She called, you know, Uber Eats, yelling at Uber Eats, you know, kind of, you know, complaining at them, saying, what am I supposed to do now? You know, how am I going to, you know, map this? How's he gonna map this? You know, how do I reset the map instructions? And, you know, I think her issue was more in like the mapping kind of thing. Like she wanted me to map my order. because if you guys have never ordered online before, like from an app, you can it actually tracks it for you, so you can actually see like on a map, you know, like where the driver's at and all that kind of stuff. So because she already like, you know, marked it as delivered, you know, it's not popping up anymore. So she wanted to know how it can come up again. So what she ends up doing, oh, I look behind me to make sure that's not a cop behind me. I just see like a black SUV coming up behind me pretty quick. But anyway, yeah, that guy scared the shit out of me. Hope he's not a cop. I don't know. No, I don't think it is. It looks like a Jeep. I don't know. I can't tell. My windows are so freaking tinted. But so she starts yelling at, you know, at Uber Eats or whatever, and then after she hangs up with them, she's like, okay, I need to call. They told me I need to call Total Wine. So she calls Total Wine. She starts yelling at them too. And mind you guys, the whole entire time she is yelling and on the phone, it's in front of my house. So like, you know, she's attracting so much attention, you know, like I feel like my neighbors are probably looking out the window like, what's going on? Because this woman was like actually mad. Like she was legitimately yelling. And you know, she really was legitimately oh, look at this guy, not even turning all the way. But you know, she wasn't even you know, she was kind of more upset about the whole thing than I was, and that's what made me gain a lot of respect for her. So, you know, naturally she calls up Total Wine all pissed off or whatever, and, you know, starts telling them, yeah, you got his order wrong or whatever, there's 3 bottles of wine. And the guy on the other end is like, okay, well, what's his receipt say? What's his receipt say? And she's basically telling him, no, his receipt's right, it's the order that's wrong or whatever. And the guy got confused. So she went back, you know, she ended up hanging up, and she told me, okay, this is what they told me. I'm gonna have to go back and get your order and come back, but it's not going to be, you know, tracked. You're just gonna have to go on good faith that I'm not gonna steal your 6 bottles of wine here or whatever. And I told her, like, no, I trust you 100%. You know, I'm like, you know, as long as you're making it right, that's all I care about. I told her, I'm not mad at you. It's not your fault, you know? It's Total Wine's fault. So anyway, she ends up going, and I'm waiting for this guy to move. So she ends up, you know, going to Total Wine or whatever. And, you know, I was honestly, like, expecting her to not come back. I was thinking, damn, this is the perfect opportunity for her to just get, like, 6 free bottles of eggnog, right? And then just, like, not, you know, not give them to me, I guess, you know? But, no, she ended up getting the 6 bottles. She came back with, like, a box or something. And then when she came back with the box, she came back with 2 gift cards as well. And before I even continue on with this story, let me just say that before all of this happened, I already planned on giving her like $20 tip, just because I felt bad, you know? She was telling me that she had another order that she had to deliver after me, and that, you know, this is obviously delaying it and stuff like that. And she didn't tell me, but she was telling somebody on the phone at Uber Eats or whatever when she was like, you know, arguing. That was part of the whole argument. And she was saying like, okay, I got another customer after him, you know, do I get him first again? And, you know, then do I delay the other person or whatever? So, you know, there was like a whole entire argument thing going on. And so, you know, because of that, I even told her, I was like, you know what, because, you know, you're helping me out so much, I told her, as soon as you come back, I'm going to give you like an extra tip. And she goes, no, you don't have to, And I told her, yeah, I want to, you know, you're helping me out, you know, it's inconvenient for you as well. I know it's Total Wine's fault, but, you know, it's the least I can do, right? I mean, I don't know, I figured, you know, this poor woman, you know, she was upset, she's sad about it and mad about it. I'm mad about it too, but she's even more mad about it for some reason. So I'm just like, okay, fine, whatever, you know, let it be a whatever kind of a thing and stuff. And so, you know, she ends up going and getting my right order and comes back. And, you know, when she came back, I gave her $20. I was like, you know, here's a tip, you know, I wanted to give you. And she really looked like she was about to cry. Like, she was like, you don't have to. And she's like, no, it's okay. And I told her like, no, it's fine, it's just $20. I'm like, told her like, I don't really care, you know, it's not like it's a, you know, a lot of money or anything, like, you know, like $20 is $20. Yes, it's a lot of money, you know, it's good money, but, you know, it's whatever, you know, I don't care about it, I guess. And so she, you know, thanked me for it, of course, you know, naturally, you know, otherwise I would have been like, what the hell. But what was interesting is that, you know, she gave me 2 gift cards as well. She gave me 1 gift card that had $10 on it for Total Wine, because I guess when she had went to Total Wine, the managers there gave her 2 gift cards, 1 for her and 1 for me. And they're both for $10. But she basically told me, I don't drink wine. She's like, you know, I don't drink alcohol. She was like, you know, so here, you can have, you know, my gift card as well. You can have my $10 gift card. So I thought that was pretty crazy. Just super random how, you know, I gave her $20 and I got $20 back in 2 gift cards, you know, 2 $10 gift cards, which I do have right now. And that's what I'm gonna go, you know, use on my wine right now. I figure, yeah, why not? I get like 2 free bottles of wine, I guess. 2 like $8 bottles of wine for free, which is not bad. You know, I do like my red blends. I do also want to get, I don't know if I want to get a bottle of bourbon. I do like my bourbon, but I don't know, I've been falling off bourbon lately. What's funny is that I keep jumping from like, you know, different alcohol types, I guess, for lack of a better term. Like when I first started drinking wine, I was like, yeah, I love wine, I love red wines, they're really good. But then I want to try like cognac, and I tried cognac and I hated cognac. I still don't like it. There's nothing you guys can do to convince me to like cognac. I'm never gonna like cognac, no matter what brand I try. I've tried so many different brands, I didn't like any of them. I'm not gonna like cognac. Then I moved on to bourbon. No, then I moved on to honey wine, mead. And I still love mead, I really do. But there's just, you know, I don't know, I just prefer red wine now. Maybe it's because I've just been drinking mead for so long, you know, these past couple years or whatever. I've just been buying nothing but bottles of mead and wine here and there, and mead and more red wine, you know, and stuff like that. But it was mostly the, you know, I was mostly buying mead for like a long period of time. That's mostly what I was trying to get myself. Damn, what the hell's going on over there? I was looking like, what the fuck? That was crazy. But yeah, so I ended up getting a lot of mead over time, and I guess now, as crazy as it sounds, I'm kind of tired of it or burnt out of it now. Now I'm like, you know, I don't know. And then after the mead, I moved on to bourbon, and I still like bourbon, but it's funny because I like bourbon, but then I don't like bourbon. Like, I don't like the way it tastes or anything. I know some people drink it and say, oh, there's notes of honey, there's notes of cinnamon, there's notes of like burnt wood, there's notes of apple, there's notes of like, you know, all these different weird notes. And when I taste it, it just straight up tastes like poison. Like, it literally just tastes like Clorox. If you ever were to drink Clorox, like, that's, you know, what you would imagine bourbon to taste like. And it does have, you know, tastes of wood in there, sure, but, you know, I don't know where all these people get these tastes of wood and, you know, honey and all this stuff. It's like, no, it's caramel and all these things. I hear caramel a lot when people drink bourbon, and it's like, no, I don't know what kind of caramel you guys are drinking or tasting or whatever, but no, it's, you know, bourbon tastes like alcohol, pure alcohol, with a little bit of wood. So I enjoy it for that reason, because it does have that, you know, little woody kind of a taste to it. But I don't like it because it burns. It's a little too powerful for me. The thing about cognac is that it's not as powerful, so it's a little like, you know, not powerful, but like strong. But the taste is awful. The taste is so bad in cognac. I have never enjoyed a cognac's taste ever. I do not like the taste of cognac. I don't think I ever will. No offense to those of you that are, you know, cognac enthusiasts and stuff like that. You know, it's just, I've tried it before. I've tried multiple brands, multiple flavors. I didn't like any of them. I'm just gonna, you know, stick to my red wine, because red wine, at least I enjoy, especially red blends, like sweet red wine. Sweet red blends are very, very cheap, which is also why I really like them, because you can buy those bottles like all day long and drink them all day long, you know what I mean? And you don't have to worry about, you know, breaking the bank or, you know, spending a lot of money on premium wine or anything like that. It's a very, you know, it's a very like, it's not that expensive, you know what I mean? It's not going to be the most expensive type of wine you can buy. Port wine is actually a little more pricier, but I do like my port wines as well, for the obvious also reasons that it's very, 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 how do you say it? Like, not strong. Well, yeah, they are strong, but they're also very, very sweet, which is what I like. Flip my blinker so grandma here can see that I'm trying to turn. So for some reason she's just stopping right there. There we go. Grandma over there about to get her wine on. All right, so I am gonna stop recording here because I don't want to record inside of the store in case some people start complaining about, you know, me recording and stuff, and then the cops get called. And then I get called a creeper, and then I get arrested, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I mean, that'd be a great way to end my first video, but it's not what I'm going to do. But what I am going to do is I'm going to lock up my steering wheel, because, you know, I have to, because of these cars, you know. These cars just get stolen, bro. There we go. Cool. And I dropped my key. Okay, here's my key. I will catch y'all in a couple more minutes. Okay, and we are back. Well, that kind of took a pretty long time. Well, I did end up getting mead after all. I got 2 bottles of mead and 2 bottles of red wine. So I did come here what I came here for. And then I also got extra. All that talking about mead on the way over here, it made me want honey wine. So I was like, damn. I'm craving that. So I got me 2 bottles of honey wine. I was also going to go get some, but I was going to go get a smoothie as well. But now that I think about it, I'll just go tomorrow instead. It's better if I just head home for now. I'm trying to see if there's like a curb in front of me so I can just drive away. Let me see if I can position this camera a little better. There we go. Position my iPhone a little better. I am using my iPhone. And again, I need to freaking mute. I am using my iPhone to record, and it's basically just so that it's super easy for me to, like, you know, upload to YouTube, as well as, you know, edit these videos and stuff like that. I can do it all just straight from my iPhone. That is why having a 1 terabyte iPhone is a must for me. An absolute must, because believe it or not, that 1 terabyte blows right through like super fucking quick. You wouldn't think it would be fast, but yeah, it really is. After like 10 videos on my phone, I'm already at like my whole 1 terabyte. And they're only like 20-minute videos, 15s, 20 minutes, somewhere around there. My bags are gonna be shaking everywhere too, so there's gonna be that. I actually just saw a Ford Lightning right now too, which was crazy. That's the first Ford Lightning I've actually ever seen out in the wild. And he almost kind of ran me over. Not really ran me over, but like, you know, he was driving and I was crossing the intersection. And I can just hear it going, ooh, like it's going, ooh. It's making like some weird, it's making like that weird, you know, sound that EV sounds make, you know? But it has to, just so I can, like, you know that, you know, it's on its way, or that it's gonna, you know, cross, or that it's moving. Get behind this Q50N. My bags of wine are going all over the fucking place. That's kind of the downfall with having a car with so much torque, man. It's like no matter what is not strapped in, it's gonna go everywhere. Doesn't matter. Thought that was a Tesla for a second. You know, a lot of people think I hate EVs. I actually get geeked out when I see EVs. Like, I kind of like them. This guy could have turned a long time ago. But a lot of people think, oh, because I own a Hellcat that I hate EVs and stuff. I'm sorry, I keep cutting myself off because this Infiniti Q50 in front of me, I mean, what the fuck is he doing? Jesus Christ. Yeah. Why the hell am I in kilometers? I didn't put it in kilometers. But yeah, but anyway, back to what I was saying. A lot of people think that I hate EVs and stuff just because, you know, I have a Hellcat, but I like EVs, man. It actually brings out my inner nerd. Like, I'm a nerd, you know, in real life. I like comic books, I like the superhero stuff, and I really like sci-fi stuff too. Like, I'm really into Star Wars. Not so much, you know, what Star Wars is doing now, like the new stuff now, but I like Star Wars, you know. I'm a fan of Star Wars, the universe, and, you know, everything about it, and yeah, just, you know, just Star Wars in general, man. Like, I kind of like it. I think it's interesting. It interests me. Brings out my inner nerd, just like the EVs, you know. They bring out my inner nerd, and I'm probably one of the very, very few people that like the that really like the way the new Cybertruck, or not the new, but the way the Cybertruck looks. I think it looks pretty cool. It looks different, weird, but that's what makes it cool, in my opinion. Just my opinion, anyway. But would I ever own an EV? Hell no. Never. Never, never, never. Simply for the fact that we just can't repair them ourselves. That's the only reason why. Like, for all of you that have a 2012 through, I should say like a 2012, 13, 14, or even a 2015 Tesla Model S, are you prepared for how much it's gonna, like, you know, cost you to, you know, replace the battery packs and, you know, the drive motor and all that stuff when, you know, when the time comes? Because that's gonna be really expensive, man. That's gonna be like a freaking, what, $25,000, $30,000 repair plus. Really expensive. So that's what sucks about EVs, man, is if it's not under warranty, the motor, the drive motor, And the batteries, yeah, you're looking at like a $25,000 to $30,000 repair. Basically a fraction of whatever the EV is worth, which is ridiculously expensive. It's crazy. At least with, you know, a gas-powered car, I can go to, you know, O'Reilly's or AutoZone, buy a part, put it in my motor, and it's as good as new, you know? My car's good as new. It's working again. It's fine. I can't do that with an EV. But I can understand if people have like a brand new 2023, 2022 EV or whatever, and you know, yeah, it's under warranty. So if anything happens, you can basically get the battery packs and everything replaced for free, you know? But what are you gonna do when you pay that car off, you know? When you pay that car off in like 5 more years from now, and it's out of warranty, are you gonna use it and trade it in again? Like, are you really gonna use it again as another down payment and get another new one? And then after that one's out of warranty, you're gonna do it again? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand the whole mentality of throwaway, like, because EVs are throwaway cars. That's what they are. You cannot keep an EV for the rest of your life. You just can't. You literally can't. And if you do, like I said, there's going to be a point in time where it's going to be a $25,000, $30,000 repair. So, you know, good luck. Pretty pricey, man. Pretty pricey repairs on those things. I like them though. They're cool. We just can't repair them ourselves. You know, I can't go to O'Reilly's or AutoZone or anything and buy like a part and fix it. Yeah, love this thing. Love it, love it, love it, love it. We got a Cali guy in front of us, Mr. California. I guess the guy wasn't down to race me in the back. Some people are actually willing to race. You would be surprised. You would actually be surprised. Some people legitimately are willing to race, but some people not. Some people give up. I like to pick on cars, as you guys can't tell. Sometimes when people drive too fast, I kind of like to remind them, hey man, you're not really in a fast car, you know? I'm in a fast car, you're not. You know what I mean? And it's just the way it is, you know? It's the way it is, buddy. But I'm gonna stay behind Mr. California. That could be a rental too, I don't know. A lot of rental cars have like Cali license plates, which is strange. I wonder if we get our rental fleets from Cali. Who knows, right? Who honestly knows? Cactus Jacks. Pretty soon, in the far distant future, after these Hellcats and Scat Packs start to like devalue. Oh, a Porsche. Look at that. That was a Cayenne, right? But anyway, after these cars start to devalue like crazy, we're gonna start seeing them everywhere. Every major freaking, not major dealership, but like all the used dealerships, Cactus Jacks, everything, as if they don't have them already. They're going to even more now, or even more in the future, because you know these cars aren't going to be made anymore. Kind of a bummer, but it's not really Dodge's, you know, decision. It's Stellantis, you know, who's in charge of Dodge. I don't want to go off on a whole tangent about them or anything like that, you know. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's Stellantis. You can make your assumptions all you guys want in the comments below or whatever the case may be, but I've got my suspicions as to why, you know, they're taking Dodge the way they're taking Dodge. But it's just, you know, speculation. I don't actually work for them or anything, so I don't know. Man. There's a lot of traffic though. A lot. Oh, a Gladiator. Look at this one in Destroyer Gray. Check it out. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like that. Destroyer Gray right there. I don't know if I should open this one. Oh, no, never mind. Hell no, the sun fucking hit me right in the face. But, yeah. Oh, look, I'm going, Mr. California's going my way, huh? Nobody's left this open for me. Okay, I don't like to speed too much through this plaza because cars come in and out of here, right here, as you guys can see. And sometimes it's funny because I can tell it's not really the car's fault. Like, they'll probably, you know, look left and see me really far away, and then look right, and, you know, once they start pulling out, they don't realize how close I've gotten because of the rate of speed that I'm traveling at, you know what I mean? Like, I close up gaps in less than a second, less than 2 seconds, you know what I mean? So when it comes to plazas, I'm extra careful. Well, this is a big line. What's going on here? Oh, this guy's puffing out smoke. Holy moly. Ooh, you can hear that supercharger. You know what it is? It's because my car is full of gas right now. I'm like all the way on F. For a freaking fool, buddy. Now, I'm not going to blow through this street right here, even though I can 100% take this street. This is a school zone here, and this is also residential. So, you know, I like to tell people, man, there's a time and a place for speeding. You know what I mean? Time and place, man. There's a time and place. This is not the place. I also seen a video on Twitter that somebody shared to me of like this guy that had like a dash cam, and he was just driving through his neighborhood all like nonchalantly, you know, just really cool. And he wasn't even driving fast. I think he was only going like, what, 26, 27 miles an hour. And this little girl out of nowhere just runs across and bam, he hits her with this car. And she goes, she must have went flying like a good 5 or 6 feet, like at least, before like hitting the ground, you know? And then her dad came out all pissed off and started hitting that guy's truck or whatever. And, you know, went to go, you know, like retrieve his daughter from the floor or whatever after she was all crying and stuff. So, you know, obviously it wasn't the driver's fault, you know what I mean? Because the dude was just like this, like how I am, like just completely normal, and then this little girl just comes running out of nowhere, you know what I mean? So it wasn't the driver's fault, but I can understand that whoever her father was, whoever her father was, I can understand his frustration and, you know, how upset he must have been, and, you know, stuff like that, hitting that guy's truck or whatever. Personally, I would have got out of my truck and kicked his ass, but I mean, you know, the person who was in that truck had really good composure, and he must have understood, you know. He was like, oh, okay, my bad. Like, you know, it's more like a my bad situation. But either way, I'm already home now. So I guess that's going to be it for this video. Peace out, guys.